unclaimed trust money. So I'm not going too far on any of my topics today in terms of compliance. So now unclaimed trust money, lots of people remember what used to be the case, what was the case 15 years ago, what was the case 6 years ago, and what is current is sometimes a little bit of a muddled mess around all of that. From July 2013, so we're talking 6 and a bit years ago now, the responsibility for handling unclaimed trust money was transferred from New South Wales Fair Trading to Revenue New South Wales. So different government departments, but still both New South Wales based. It's now, according to the Unclaimed Money Act of 1995, it now applies to unclaimed monies that's held in a trust account under our Property Stock and Business Agents Act. And according to that, trust money is considered unclaimed if it has been held by the licensee, obviously in the trust account, for more than 2 years. So that applies to any amount of money. If it's 27 cents or if it's $27 or if it's $270,000, no matter what it is. And sometimes probably less of a concern now when more electronic transactions occur and it's going straight to people's bank accounts, rather than sometimes if people got a cheque for a small amount, they just wouldn't bother banking it, and then that would leave small amounts of unclaimed money in your trust account. But a licensee must make reasonable efforts to locate the owner of any money, and failure to do so can actually attract a penalty for you as a licensee of up to $5,500. Now, you don't need to be getting a fine for something that is not really not of your doing. So, how do you deal with this? You need to make a return to the Chief Commissioner at Revenue New South Wales and not to Fair Trading. Now, this actually happens. So you have to try to identify and locate the owner of the money. And you need to ensure that the money is paid to that person if it possibly can be. And if you still can't find that, by the 3rd of June, or by any money at the 30th of June, and you've had it in the account for 2 years, so anything, if it's over 2 years, it could fit into that sort of bracket. But if it's been in there for 2 years, you have 4 months after the 30th of June to transfer that across to Revenue New South Wales. And obviously there are processes around that, and you go to the Unclaimed Money Act, and it's spelt out in sections 9, 10, and part 3 of the Act there in clause 10 actually goes through how you make that payment and how you keep your records of it. So quite a process to go through, but hopefully it's not something that you would need to do very often. But it's certainly a question we get asked quite a lot. So hopefully that's helped, and hopefully you're not going to have to worry about too much unclaimed trust money in the future.